Alrighty, hot off the presses from a Mr.H video. Well, a couple of them actually, because we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff. Apparently the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot was, they shot the pilot and then they canceled it. Wonder how bad that was. I mean, is it like Batgirl level of bad or what? But spoiler alert, Buffy was always woke. I mean, if you really like analyze it through all the the hallmarks of going out with the bad boy and this and that and being the center of the universe and and then in her final act or the end of the series, whichever it was, they all become vampire slayers. They all become Buffy, which I thought it was supposed to be something a little more special than that through lesbian magic. So Joss Whedon's always been very kind of woke, and if you don't see it, then okay. So I guess that's why he felt he could call somebody fat when they were pregnant, or I don't know. Hey, to each their own. And then he gets canceled for it, and or maybe it was the fact that he tried to help, in quotation mark, the Dawn of Justice, which was just a shitberg of a movie. Hey, leave a comment if you disagree. And so I just don't. I mean, I kind of want to see it to see how bad it is. I don't think it would be like levels of the Christmas special, Star Wars Christmas special, or like the Justice League TV pilot, which I've never seen, which I want to see, or like famously bad TV. I'm like, I just don't know. But I mean, it was always woke. Buffy was always woke, so I don't know. How bad was it? And even in Firefly, let's face it, who was the prostitute that it was a highfalutin kind of thing? Which, hey, whatever. No judgments. But, so, even Firefly was the least woke of all of his things that he's done. And I think, was the Dollhouse? Was that sounded like, look behind the curtain? This is what Hollywood's really about? This could be another reason why he was, pushed aside. So, and then in another video, Mr.H was talking about how Firefly is going to be an animated series, and that's a fuck no from me, because that's not what I sign up for. They're fine, they're older, so what? Whoop-de-doo. Everybody ages. It happens. Actually integral to the story. Kind of like the original Star Trek, how they did it in the movies, huh? And if we're going to keep that parallel, that analogy going, that it's better than the original Star Trek, maybe they could do it and make it better, because let me tell you, I like the Avengers, and I really like the Age of Ultron, and those people that didn't like it, fight me. Leave a comment. Tell me why it's so terrible. I mean, there's, I would have preferred that Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch were mutants, but, it's a reasonable enough thing that they were converted through the quantum containment unit that Strucker had. So, okay. So what's so wrong about the movie? I can tell you one thing. There wasn't enough Ultron. There, I said it. So I want more Ultron. But yeah, I hope that they aren't going to make Firefly into a cartoon, because no thanks. Because you can tell in Rogue One that James Earl Jones' voice was older. You can tell it by the voice that when they get older, if they're doing cartoons, maybe not Frank Welker, but I'm just saying. So, tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you. Goodbye.